Okay, so as promised in the poll, right? So I'm gonna try to do new series for obstacle that you're gonna see on monthly basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna poll for love and money, love, money or work, right? Basically related on your work, and we'll see what would be your obstacle around that for this month. So let's start for Capricorn first, as usual. So Capricorn, start now. Let's see. For Capricorn, give me one card. What would be their obstacle for the month of March? One card for their love. Next one, the next card will be for their work situation, work and finance situation. I'm gonna start with one card first because I don't want to overcomplicate the reading. Then if I need to clarify, I clarify. So for Capricorn, on the month of March, what's the obstacle in love? Okay. What's your obstacle in your work, finance, relation, or if you go to schools, what will be your obstacle? Okay. That's an odd one. Okay, why your obstacle is the Hierophant? Okay, for your love situation, your obstacle is pretty clear, that actually related for you guys that still looking at the past things that maybe you done that or the other person done towards you. So there's still this lingering feelings that actually hindering your love life. And it appears also at this time you're not looking for a very committed relationship. That's why it's your challenge for this month of March. For your work, it's a bit odd, work and finance. Why is this here? Some of you guys that, okay, before I say further, because you pull a Two of Wands here. Two of Wands clarified by Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of indecision in your life. Okay, for you guys that has maybe work situation where ended or just ended, or even like you feel like you've been treated wrongly in your work situation, is talking about your challenge, right, for your obstacle for the month of March to actually thinking logically of moving away, thinking logically of not going to repeat this situation again. So I'm not sure what kind of situation. Is a project based, is a total about your whole work situation, but it's talking about you're having difficulties of making a decision to look things on very fair, logical manner, for you to learn from whatever that situation is and to move on. So that would be a challenge. So feel like on your work, finance, you feel still like, oh, what if blah blah blah, you're stuck on what if situation. Let me pull up a keeper first, one more, or one keeper for each. What is this? Okay, for your love life, yeah, keeper is telling that you'll be thinking about your past, whether it's past salty situation, mistakes, or whatever it is, you'll be keep thinking about it. That's your challenge. So basically you need to let go things on the past. And I don't get it, this uncommit. Okay, for some of you, I got some side story that you actually be in this uncommitted energy, basically don't want to commitment, right? It's due to someone treated you like that, so now you kind of want to like take a revenge with everybody that come into your life. So that's small portion of you. And work is similar. You just stuck on your thoughts, you just stuck on your mind about the situation. Rather than stuck, why not just make a decision and move on? There is no right and wrong in your situation, right? If it's your mistakes, accept it, move on. If it the other person done that mistakes towards you, accept it and move on from that, rather than you stuck in the limbo about this energy. So that's your challenge. Okay, I don't want to overcomplicate it, so later if you guys confused or anything. All right, let's move on to the next sign. Next signs will be Aquarius, right? So Aquarius, let's start on 40. So for Aquarius, what would be the obstacle? Give me, you know already, one card for their love, and the next one is one card for their work finance situation. What's the obstacle on it? Okay, for love, what's the obstacle? Letting go things. I think almost similar with Capricorn. Work, finance, what's the obstacle? In your health. So pretty much every don't tell me all the signs will have this kind of message. But before I start further, what's the depth here? Oh, okay. The good news, okay, your challenge is actually to walk away. This walking away due to you already make a decision of not to get back with someone, not to reconcile, or some of you is actually because you put it at the third party situation, and now you just you feel like a bit hurt about that situation. Why this person putting me as an option? But the good news is you're slowly moving out from that situation, but it's very slow because you pull a Knight of Pentacles upright, so it's very slow. So just hang on there. So you feel this feeling on around the March. Maybe you feel like still being hurt. Why this person do this to me? You will feel it, but just hang on. It's just getting better because you're slowly moving forward. Why the Nine of Swords here? You stress about your finance. You feel like your finance is not moving, or your work is not moving as progressing as much as you want. So maybe you feel like I'm at this certain stage, I should be at this level already. So you're thinking that it's not happening. So you've been thinking about it. Why this happens to me? Why I'm not at this stage anymore yet? Or if your finance, maybe why I'm not hitting this 100k, 200k or something like that. So you're thinking about that. So for this, let me pull up, because it's pretty clear, right? So but let me put up the advice for you. What's the advice on them on this part? One more, please. Okay. Your advice is 8 of Pentacles reversed with the 6 of Wands. So basically, don't overthink, don't obsess about this energy, about thinking about your finance. Let it be. If possible, maybe just for you guys that keep checking your account, I don't know, maybe lock your pin or whatever at some place so you don't need to check it every day. Similar with the one that actually comparing yourself with others, drop that idea. I feel like the moment you actually drop that idea and focus on yourself, you get the 6 of Wands energy. So yeah, that's your advice actually. Alright, this is pretty simple and reading. I don't need to clarify too much on this. Alright, so let me put up Pisces at 8 minutes. So let's wait a bit so it's easy for me. Okay, Pisces, what is your obstacle for the month of March? First card will be love. Next card will be your finance or work situation. What's your challenge, please? What's your obstacle, please? Okay, for your love life, what's your obstacle? Imbalance. So you're emotionally imbalanced. For your finance, work finance, they're actually pretty good. But okay, before I clarify first, so why the Temperance reverse here? Oh, okay, one more please. That's interesting. Okay, you're imbalanced because you feel now you're disconnected with your person, and either you or your person right now is, I'm not sure the situation whether they don't offer love, they don't offer commitment. Either you or your person are offering commitment, or they already offer but now they retracted. So I'm not sure what it's talking about. And I feel, okay, I need for this, I think this apply for a small portion of you guys. That small portion of you guys actually like this person because they bring drama, like they bring a lot of spice into your life. Like maybe they love games or something like that. I don't see a mind game, but more of like a bit drama here and there. They're testing your reaction, so you kind of miss that. So yeah, you basically, your love energy is your imbalance due to that. Either someone, basically due to disconnection. I'm not sure whether you're waiting for that love offer or they already offer it and they retracted back. So I'm not sure. What's your advice on this? Strength, your advice, strength. to push for. Oh, your advice is strength and the work. So basically you need to push forward. As an obstacle, I feel this is something that you need to overcome, this situation. I don't see, I'm not sure what's your situation at this moment, but I don't see you guys will get back together. So your obstacle for this to push through this energy and close it, and I feel you'll be able to do it because the world also signify a success. Okay, move on to your work and finance. Okay, so I know why. So your work or finance situation related for you to have a clear approach on when to take a rest. So I feel like this month your challenge is to actually take a rest from your situation, from your work, finance, or school situation. I know things can be pretty much overwhelming because I mean, things start picking up. Even for me, things start picking up on the work, right? So things can be start overwhelming us, and we don't know when we need to take a rest. So I feel like you need to take a rest. Let me pull a keeper. I feel like I need to pull a keeper. Clarify. Okay. For some of you guys that feel that you need to excessively work because you feel like if you don't work, your boss will kind of like, I don't know, micromanaging or something around that. Will like notice that you're not working hard. That's not the case actually. It's just in your head only. So I don't need to pull at 5 for this, I feel, because it's pretty simple. Your challenge is actually to rest. And I feel like you can do it because I don't see anything bad by actually having a balance on it between work and life balance. Okay, let's move on to Aries. 11:55. Aries. Okay, Aries, tell me what would be your challenge or obstacle on the month of March. First in your love life. Next card will be your finance and work. Let me see what's happening with you guys. So Aries, love, what is your challenge? Cooperating. Your challenge is cooperating. What's your work situation? Work as your finance challenge? Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. Let's see why this come up as your challenge. Why the 3 of Pentacles reverse? Okay, basically you're not cooperating because you're expecting your person to offer you love. You got the Ace of Cup reverse, so you're actually expecting them to actually offer you a love, but they didn't do that. So now you like kind of like not being cooperative with them. So let's say they, example come my mind, let's say when they ask you whether you're free to hang out or whatever, you'll just say, oh no, I'm not free, I'm busy. So you're basically kind of avoiding them. And you see your person also as someone that don't know what they want at this moment. So that's basically a challenge. What's the advice on this? Why the Sun reverse? Sun reverse. Your advice is don't expect them to change anytime soon. I don't see it's happening. Things won't turn into your favor, at least for the month of March. So take it as somewhat outcome / advice. So from this advice, you actually know that you don't need to wait. So yeah, that's it. I feel that's the obstacle. Someone, your person doesn't offer you love or commitment. That's your obstacle. And I don't know how to say to overcome this, but more like, if you're expecting them to change or you want to wait for them, don't expect that to happen on the month of March. That's what I can tell you. So why the Queen of Pentacles upward? Huh? This, I don't get it. Oh. Okay, your challenge is a bit odd one. I feel your challenge is more like to continue working on your money, because the next clarification is High Priestess reverse, 4 of Wands reverse, and the Devil reverse. They all come in one lump when I pull it up for some reason. So I feel like in the past you actually have this that set mentality of work to achieve something. I'm not sure what you want. What can I see from it? Probably you want to buy a house, but now your challenge is you're actually kind of not obsessed with it, for somewhat not obsessed anymore. then this actually become your challenge. So you're not that set on achieving that goal anymore. So that's your challenge. I don't feel I need to pull an advice, because we know that if that's your challenge, your advice will probably the opposite of that. Have some balance on want to achieve your goal, but not to be too obsessive, I feel. Yep. Now it's pretty simple for your work and finance. I feel like I don't need to clarify further. Okay, move on. Taurus. Let me note down first. Taurus will be number 1535. So Taurus, give me one card each. Would be your challenge, your obstacle for the month of March in the love. First card will be your love. Next card will be your finance, your work situation, please. One more shuffle. Oops, this one to come up. King of Swords reverse as a challenge of your love life. And your work and finance, basically not researching truly. You're not researching on your work. Okay, why the King of Swords reverse? Why everybody got this Knight of Cups reverse? A lot of you guys got this Knight of Cups reverse. I think at least 3 signs already. Your challenge again with the sword energy, you got the Knight of Swords reverse and the Queen of Swords upright. So your challenge, I feel like, to see things for what it is. I feel like your person at this moment that haven't stepped up, or I'm not sure whether they're going to step up or not at this moment. And your challenge is to see things for what it is. So you don't see things from the rose tinted window, right? So if you see it, if you consider that as a red flag, then see it as a red flag. Don't romanticize the things. So that's your challenge, to see things in your relationship as clear-minded, as fair as possible to yourself. Why the Page of Swords on your finance levers? You basically stuck. You basically indecisive about something. Okay, your challenge is actually to decide whether that's an odd one, honestly. Your challenge is to research or to figure out about certain opportunity why it's not yet come into your hand. So I'm not sure what opportunity this is talking about. Why is this opportunity? This is a bit cryptic messaging. Oh, okay. So basically, this tells me that you have some opportunity in the past, but it didn't pan out. But for some reason, this picking up this energy where you need to research it truly why it's actually failing. So I feel like this opportunity may present itself again in the future for it to come now. So that's your challenge, to accept something that is not working in the past, an opportunity specific related to work, schools, or finance. Then you research it why it's actually not working. So I feel like soon this opportunity will represent itself again. Maybe a different company, maybe a different project, maybe a different investment, right? So at least you learn from that and you can have a good decision. What's your advice? 6 of Pentacles is about fairness and balance. Your advice is about being balanced. But I'm not sure why it's talking about being balanced as your advice. Okay, let me clarify again. It's a bit weird. Your advice is also talking about being balanced between saving and spending. So I'm not sure why it's picking up that energy. So I feel like this advice talking about for you guys that want to build your wealth, you need to be very mindful on what you need to spend and what you need to save actually. This is a bit odd advice. I'm not gonna pretend that I know what it's talking about, but I feel like this advice may be applicable for a small portion or maybe some of you guys that need to hear that. Okay, move on to Gemini. 20, let's put 2030. Okay, Gemini. For the month of March, what will be your challenge and obstacle in love? First card for love. Next card will be your finance, please. What is your challenge, Gemini? For love, Gemini, what will be the obstacle? King of Pentacles? That's odd. For work, what will be a challenge? Letting things go. Okay, why the King of Pentacles here? Oh, your challenge in love is you basically too focus on your money for this month, Gemini. And for some of you guys even doesn't want to initiate any like what do you call connecting with people. Let me clarify one more. Yeah. And for some of you, I got small message for some of you guys that actually they actually keep manifesting people that actually try to take advantage of you. So that's your challenge actually for this month. First, your challenge will be to shift a bit your focus from your work, building wealth, your finance, into your love if you want love. Second, for you guys to actually manifest someone that is good in a sense they don't take advantage of you. You have the power to do that because you got the Magician upright here. But sometimes I feel like you guys easily get swayed by sweet talk from other people. Then people start to take advantage of you. So that's your challenge. What's your advice? Why the Chariot reverse? Chariot reverse with the wheel. So I feel like your advice is just progress naturally. Don't force things up. The time will come because the wheel for me is all about timing also. Similar with the Tempest, but the wheel is timing for a lot of forward movement. So I feel like this may not be your time for love yet at this month of March. So, but if you want to manifest someone, the energy is there for you to work for this month. Someone that is good actually, but you need to see the truth about that about person. So if you sense that this person sweet talk, trying to take advantage of you, disengage. That's your challenge. Why for your work and finance, 5 of Cups? Why 5 of Cups here? Oh. Okay, for your work and finance, your challenge is to stop looking at the mistakes of the past that you've done. No matter what, is it related to work, projects, schools, finance, you may made some bad investment. Stop looking at that. Just try to learn from it. If you keep looking at it on this month, you get this imbalanced energy. You pull a Temperance reverse, which is that's not a good energy for your emotional balance. So a challenge is to stop looking at the mistakes happen, learn from it, move on. But I feel you're gonna be successful doing that because the end result is the Emperor. Emperor is someone that is in control about everything in all aspects of their life. So it's a good reading for you, as usual. I feel like this year is a lot of good reading for Gemini year maybe. Let's move on to Cancer. 24-20. Okay, 24-20 for Cancer. First card will be their love life. What's the obstacle for their love life? Next card will be what's the obstacle on their finance and work, or finance, work related, schools or whatever around that energy. So first card will be the obstacle for their love life. Okay, what would be your obstacle in love life? Ace of Wands reverse. Okay, let's clarify later. Your obstacle in your finance. Basically, this talking is things doesn't move for your finance. Okay, why the Ace of Wands reverse in the first place? Again with the Queen of Swords. Again with the Nine of Cups. What's everyone dealing with? It's basically talking about your challenge is a lack of a new beginning, lack of an offer of commitment. And it's time for you guys to see things for what it is. It keeps telling, a lot of signs got this similar message. Got the theme for the love life for the month. Yeah, it's similar with other signs. At least 3 signs already pulled before Cancer. This similar message. Yeah, so yeah, it's very short for the love message because it's very clear. Your advice is to see things for what it is. Anything that being delayed or not happening, no offer of commitment, no new beginning, see things for it, and I feel just move on. How about your work, finance? Things doesn't move yet. No, but it's actually moving. Your finance will be getting good. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Your home situation will be good also. 4 of Wands. So basically, I feel like there is nothing much challenge. It just things appear to be stagnant. But yeah, I feel like nothing bad happening for you guys in the finance work or schools. It just appear maybe slow, doesn't move, but your money is going good. Your home situation is good. Some of you guys that want to buy house, so yeah, you can buy it. You're probably gonna buy it on the month of March, or yeah. I don't see anything bad on your finance. Let me pull a Keeper. Keeper, 1 card for their love life. 1 card for their finance. Okay. Okay, for your love life, got small message for some of you guys. Some of you guys that make love as your full-time job, don't do that. That's your challenge. Actually, stop making love as a full-time job. That's a small side message. For your finance work, I feel like you have unnecessary concern around it, but just accept it. This month is actually doing pretty good for you guys, but it just may appear slow. That's all. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Let's put 2730. Okay, Leo. What's your challenge for this month of March? First card will be your love life challenge. Next card will be their finance, your finance and work challenge, please. Okay, what's the challenge for your love life, Leo? 7 of Pentacles is basically being pessimistic. Basically looking at it's a pessimist energy, 7 of Pentacles. What's your challenge on your work, finance? To have a new beginning, that's your challenge. Okay, why the 7 of Pentacles reverse? Okay, wait, one more. Okay, this is talking for a Leo that actually has a person that they want to offer a love. And I feel this love is actually quite long-term one, because you pull a 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in love reading is usually as a long-term, can go to 10 years, something around that. But the problem, your challenge is you're being pessimistic because you're not confident. So I'm not sure. I feel like some of you guys not confident about your looks. Some of you guys doesn't like how you looks on specific areas. That's your challenge actually. Everyone born with different attribute, different look, different strength. So I'm not sure how you can get over that. This depends on each person, right? But your challenge is to get over that kind of negative mindset. Some of you guys is not confident. I'm not sure what part of yourself it's related to your appearance that you're not confident with. But this person that you want to offer is actually a good one, can be a long lasting. So I feel like I'm not sure how you're gonna solve your issue with the confidence. Maybe take some counseling or anything, but regarding this person, it's a good outcome, so just go for it. Your work is Ace of Wands. Why is Ace of Wands? Huh? Your challenge in your work or finance is to have a second chance. So either you're waiting for your employer or your schools or whatever, right, to actually give you a second chance, or you supposed to give a second chance. I'm not sure what this talking about, but it's related about having a new beginning, a new goal, a new second goal with your employer, with the person that you work with, or if your finance situation is about your finance, to have a second round go about your finance situation. But I'm just talking about you thinking too much about this situation, that it may impact your mental stability. What's the outcome for this judgment? I asked for what's the outcome for this judgment. So for you guys, that applicable for scenario where you're waiting to have a second goal, the outcome is 3 of 1. 3 of 1 is manifestation. It's just maybe it's a bit delay at this moment, but you gotta get it. But for you guys that waiting to give a second chance regarding some work situation, I'm not sure how the story will go, but I feel like it's really up to you if you want to give a second chance. But when I asked, the outcome is 3 of Wands, so yeah, go for it. Let's go move to Virgo now. My pen gone. 31. Let's put 3130 for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what's your challenge in your love life? First card will be your challenge in love. Next card will be your challenge in your finance, your obstacle. Oops, almost dropped 1 card. Okay, Virgo, this is a short shuffle. What's your challenge in your love life? Heartbreak, either getting over heartbreak, or you're still in the heartbreak at this moment. Your work finance, your challenge is researching something. Maybe you need to gain new knowledge regarding your work, your school's project. So yeah, well, let's see. Why the 3 of Swords here? Your challenge is to close the chapter. I feel like you're in the heartbreak, or you're feeling a heartbreak because of someone. Obviously because of someone, right? But your challenge to actually close this chapter and get back to your old self. Right now you're closed off from anything, for any emotional thing. So that's your challenge. Getting over a heartbreak. What's your advice? Just basically telling don't not cycles. Your advice is to let it go. 3 of Cups reverse with Ace of Wands reverse. Basically, it's no new beginning, no reconciliation. So just let it go. This thing's already done and dusted. So it's time for you guys to close this, heal from it, so you will be open for the next person that come into your life. Pretty clear message. Okay, let's move on to your work. Why the Page of Swords here? Oh, you got a new opportunity. That's odd. Okay, your challenge for the month of March, this is very specific. For you guys that are looking for a job, new investment opportunity, or I would say if you're related to your schools, it's more of like project or exam, right? You're gonna get a new opportunity, but your challenge is to do a thorough research about this opportunity, because this opportunity may yield something that is not long lasting. So you need to consider whether this is worth your time investment or not. That's your challenge. Similar with the if you make it for finance, right? It's more like you get a new opportunity in your finance, but you need to think whether this is a long-lasting investment for my time or my resource around that. So your challenge is to do a thorough research, not just do like half-ass research. You need to research things carefully for this new opportunity, because you got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is actually a big opportunity, not a small thing. But I feel like for obviously not everyone will have this outcome. I feel like for some of you guys, this opportunity may not be a long-lasting. So, or maybe even can yield some loss. So you need to research this carefully and decide whether you want to invest your time, your resource, your effort on this. So yeah, this is a really clear message. So don't half-ass your research. If you feel like you need to double check, triple check, talk to people in the company, etc. and so on, right, do that. If you have a friend, ask your friend help to investigate this opportunity. So move on to Libra. Let's put 3510. Okay, Libra. What would be your challenge in your love life? First card for the month of March. Next card, finance for the month of March. Finance and work, please. And make it applicable for the schools also, for the one that are actually in schools. Alrighty, let's see. First card, what is your challenge in your love life? Closing a chapter again. Oh man. And your finance and work, schools. New beginning. Okay, let's see. How similar with Virgo message. Okay, one more clarify. Okay, your love message is to get the clarity about a situation that you need to close. Whether this situation is worth your investment or not. Because the clarification is actually 7 of Cup reverse, 7 of Pentacle upright, and the Hierophant reverse. So I feel like this situation that I think this situation in the previous month maybe is a bit confusing, it's not clear for you. So now you need to seek clarity whether you want to close this or you still want to invest your time on it. But this situation, I feel, may yield you to do some unconventional way if you decided to invest your time into this relationship. So I'm not sure why it's talking about it. Or maybe it's just simply that your person is uncommittal at this point. So pick your story. Yeah, so basically your challenge is to seek a clarity about this particular situation. And then you decide whether you want to close it or you want to actually continue investing your time. But there is a bit soft part here that I feel like the person that you're dealing is at this moment is not committing, it's uncommittal. So they basically want to keep their option open. So it's really up to each of you how you want to do, how you want to act in this kind of situation. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, what is here? Again, about researching something thoroughly. It's similar with the Virgo. So basically, you need to research about the new opportunity that come into your lap. But a bit different is, this doesn't tell me whether this opportunity may have a chance of making a loss or something around that. No, this tells me that you need to be open on this opportunity. So you do a research, you need to be open to do the research also. Then from that research, you decide whether you want to accept this new opportunity or not. Similar but not that similar message. What's your advice? I feel like a bit ambiguity on this message. Emperor basically taking control. Okay, your advice is to avoid any sudden changes, sudden movement on your work, career and finance. And make sure that if you want to do this, you have every information under your hand. You basically in charge of everything. So that's your advice. Pretty sweet part of your, pretty similar. If you guys have sign on your Virgo in your chart, you may want to take a look at the Virgo. It's similar. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. 3910. Okay, Scorpio, what would be your obstacle in love? One card in the month of March and another card for your finance in the month of March, please. Okay. The month of March, what is your love challenge? Not moving away. What is your finance challenge? Got 2 cards immediately. What? Why again with the Page of Swords? Everyone got a lot in their finance reading. Page of Swords reverse. This time come with the Queen of Cups. Okay, let's clarify. Your love is start with the Six of Wands reverse, unable to move on. Okay, this talking specifically for a Scorpio that actually I feel like there's a break in your communication. So you are at this situation where you don't know where you stand, whether it's actually over or not. So you're in the limbo, whether it's over or it's going to pick up. That's why you got this card of unable to move on. And you're currently not working on this situation, or even your person situation not working, and you don't see any movement or any messaging between you two at this moment. If any, there's very little also. And you're challenged to actually getting it to before I say, I feel like there's something there. Your challenge is actually to like close the chapter. Not sure why pull a Ace of. I'm not sure why the 10 of Wands clarify with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. I feel like this talking about Scorpio that in the past also your person keeps stalling in the regard of love or relationship. That means they're stalling on offering that committed relationship, and now you don't know where you stand, so you're challenged to actually to close it. So everyone got this similar message. You're challenged to actually end this chapter, but for some reason you unable due to because you don't know whether it's actually truly over or it's actually gonna pick up back. This is a very weird reading, the energy. What's your advice on this thing? Two of Cups. Why is this? This may sound odd. The advice actually, okay. If this talking for you guys that actually very specific message, right? So for you guys that actually don't know where you stand with your person, your advice actually need to call your person whether did you want the commitment with me or not. Because your advice Two of Cups, High Priestess, and the Hierophant all upright. So for me, it's like you need to initiate, but you need to initiate a communication. Express that if you want a commitment with them, express it to them, but call them out on their bullshit. If they do some kind of bullshit like, oh no, this they want to keep their option open, all these things, basically just call them out. Do you want me or not? Simple like that. Do you want me and only me or not? So basically that's your advice. Then if they say they don't want, then you already know, close the chapter. Your work. Why is this Page of Swords keep coming back? Seven of Pentacles reverse coming back. Oh, your challenge is okay. This is a bit different. Your challenge is more like your challenge is not to overspend on your finance on this month, because I feel like some of you guys I think due to your love life is not very good, so the way you fulfill your emotional need is by actually overspending. This is what tells me. Yeah, so your challenge to actually not to overspend due to your emotional feeling is not being fulfilled. Second challenge, this is what I'm getting, is some of you guys actually this one and then okay, some of you guys actually do a bit risky purchase. I'm not sure whether it's talking about you already done some risky purchase or you gonna do that. So basically you need to properly assess that whether that risky purchase worth it or not. So that actually picking up, it's more like picking up on your finance, not related to your money or any school things. I don't feel that. It's more like picking up of your money this time. Yeah, so that's it. The Scorpio reading energy is a bit odd. That's why I'm a bit hard of decoding the message. It's a bit all over the place. 45 minutes. Let's close it off with Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what is your challenge on first card, your love life? Next card will be on your finance. What will be your obstacle on the month of March? Okay, your love life challenge is Hermit. And your finance challenge is Ten of Cups. Okay, let's see. Why the Hermit here? Okay, yeah, similar with one of the message. Okay, first clear message is in the month of March you'll be staying home a lot than usual, more than usual. I wouldn't say a lot, more than usual, because at this moment you're still deciding whether you want to work on yourself, on your finance, on your whatever, if you're in the schools, on your studies, and or you actually want to manifest love into your life. But I see you're not in the month of March, you're not manifesting, you're not in the energy of manifesting love into your life. So I feel that is your challenge. If you want love, you need to figure out how you get into this manifestation energy. Basically, you need to act like you want love, you need to go out more, you need to interact with people. But I see that at the month of March, that's your challenge. A lot of you guys still want to work on your finance, on yourself, so just keep that in mind. Okay, why your work is Ten of Pentacles as Ten of Cups as your challenge? Oh. Why is that? Okay, why this is a bit off. Okay, this is a bit odd. This talking about in the past you almost get this opportunity where in your work, finance, or schools related, where this actually will achieve your ultimate goal. But for some reason that opportunity is not coming, not manifest. It's just like you thought it's gonna be yours, but it's not for you in the end. So you're still thinking about that particular thing that you cannot let go. So I feel like this is very specific. So your challenge is to get out from this energy. So this opportunity that is not manifested into your life, your Ten of Cups, this talking, I think it's talking about like a big deal or big job opportunity. So your energy is to walk away or to get out from that thinking about why this thing doesn't come toward me, why I'm always punished. Some of you guys maybe think that you always punished because things almost become very good for you, then suddenly being snatched out from you. So there's no such thing. That the things happen for you is actually, there's no coincidence from my perspective. It's just that there will be another opportunity will come towards you that more suitable with you and at your stage of life. So your challenge is to get out from this energy, basically blaming yourself, and be confident back in pursuing on your work, finance, and your schools things. Interesting. I feel like the pool keeper. Love. Why is this for the finance? Oh, it can be also okay. Side story for love. For the one that actually still deciding want to work because you feel that your finance is not good. Yes, you are right. You're getting out of poverty. You got the poverty upright. So if you feel that you need to work on your finance, go for it. Maybe it's not the month for love yet for you. Okay, for the work, it's talking about not just an opportunity, maybe like a big promotion that actually not given to you. Then you'll be thinking like, darn it, I supposed to get this. This is like my ultimate dream to get this position. So that's your challenge, to actually release yourself from that negative mindset. Alrighty, so that's all I have for you guys. Hope this obstacle challenge series help you guys to navigate this month. If it does, please do share, like, and subscribe. I thank you all for watching. I see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.